Hugh Jackman, your dad, did something so sweet. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But my dad was always supportive. We went, growing up, always to the theatre, every show. My gift every year for my birthday was a subscription to the Sydney Theatre Company so that I could go. He bought the cheapest one possible. So I had to go Wednesday matinee and skip class just so I could do it. But Dad made sure I saw everything. And I remember once in my career, Dad saw everything I did, was always just so effusive when he came back, even the stuff that he had no interest in. And I could tell he didn't like it, but he'd be like, wonderful work, Hugh, wonderful. And one time I was offered to do Carousel at Carnegie Hall. And I told Dad, I'm doing this thing. He goes, I'm coming. Because for my dad, Carousel, that's his jam. Yeah. So my dad never missed a day of work in his life. He worked at Pricewaterhouse his entire working life. And he took 3 days off to come to New York to see me in Carousel. Now, when I say 3 days, that's a 24-hour flight from Sydney to New York. He was in New York for less than 24 hours, then a 24-hour flight back straight to the office. Wow. And so he was on his way over, and my dad, itineraries, accountant, classic accountant. What's the dress code? What time is it? What is it? And I said, it's black tie, Dad, it's Carnegie Hall. Well, on the day of, I found out it wasn't black tie. It was business casual. And I pictured my dad just arriving with, like, whatever he's wearing on the plane with the black tie. So I rang him. He just got to the hotel. I'm rehearsing. We're on in, like, 8 hours. I said, Dad, I'm so sorry it's not... He goes, don't worry. I'll get it sorted. Everything's OK. And I said, fine. He said, but do me a favour, Hugh. I would love to come and pick you up at your hotel room and walk you to the stage door before the performance. Stop. And I said, sure. And my dad never asked for stuff like that. And so I said, sure. I said, well, meet me at 6. The show's at 8. I'm going to walk over, get there about 6:15. And so 6 o'clock on the dot, there's a knock on the door. Open it up, and there's my father standing in full black tie. I'm like... No, Dad, I'm so serious. Only the choir are wearing black tie. No one else. And he looked me straight in the eye and he said, Hugh, my son is singing at Carnegie Hall. It is black tie for me.
Oh, that's beautiful. You were both in, I think, is it your favourite Christmas movie of all time?
Love Actually. What a jam. What a jam. Yeah. And I was rewatching it last night, and that's a sort of complicated, ethically storyline, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because you guys resolve the dispute quite easily.
Well, do you think? I don't think so. I think that when he gets off that plane, Alan Rickman, God rest him, playing my husband, I think you just don't know... You know it'll never be the same again. Mm-hmm. That's the thing.
But you were in the same scene, weren't you?
Yeah, I can't remember. You wrap up the naughty necklace.
I wrap... Yes, exactly, but I think... You see, this is the problem with not actually watching films you've made. is trying to remember the story.
You were in Selfridges.
Yes.
Because I was in Selfridges all night with Alan Rickman.
We were all there in Selfridges.
And Alan Rickman, God bless him, was pretty annoyed about... He didn't really want to be up all night, you know, shooting. Because we had to shoot during the night because they didn't allow us to shoot during the day.
Yeah.
So we had to pretend it was the day. And he was fairly short-tempered.
Yeah, whereas I just did a spot of shopping.
Yeah, you were just shopping.
Put a lot of things aside. And
shopping.
Said,
yeah, exactly. Shoplifting.
This is weird, and don't answer this question if you don't want to, Patrick. But I have... I don't know why you brought this up, but I did hear you discuss that you had an extraordinary disagreement with your wife about yourself. Do you know what I'm talking about?
By myself, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Listen, do you know this story?
I do not know
Listen with interest.
One night, as you do, we were talking about stuff, and I just had no interest in, and of course, being circumcised, I said...
They were chatting, they're married, they're allowed.
And she said, you're not circumcised. I said, what do you mean? You've only known me all my life. I remember my mother telling me. Why? Because it was fashionable at the time. She said, you're not circumcised. I said, that's ridiculous. I should know if I'm circumcised. Of course I am. End of conversation. But the next day, I happened to be seeing my doctor. Are you okay? I was seeing my doctor for my annual physical.
Of course.
So, while he was down there, said, excuse me, oh, by the way, Irv, my wife and I had a little disagreement. I am circumcised, aren't I? Because she says I'm not. And he goes, not. I said, no, it's not possible. So he looked down again and he said, hey, I'm Jewish. I know the difference.
That is a bizarre story.
Too much. I have grandchildren.
You're going to have to change your Facebook status now.
Yes. No more beef stew.
Well, there's more beef stew. Two young actors on the couch, Leighton and Bella. You both have...
Caught me in a moment, so I can have a quick swing.
But Bella and Leighton, have you ever been encouraged to kind of lose your accents?
I went to theatre school from, like, the age of 12. It just was easier to just speak sometimes like everybody else spoke. Because if you say, oh, bath... That's all I had. That's it, that's my lot. But you know what I mean? I just started to round my words. But I feel like recently, like, if I played a Northern character, I go home to my mum and she's like, why are you speaking like that? She's like, you don't even sound like you're from here anymore. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's a bit wishy-washy, but, you know.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bury, which is, like, Great Manchester.
Yeah, cool.
So it's got a little bit of a twang.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you are.
My mum will be proud. Yeah.
And what about you, Bella?
I never think that I have an accent, but apparently I do. But I'm from Leicestershire, so yeah, I'm a bit Midlands, but I'm not very like my family. One half of my family is from further up north, and the others were like in Leicester. Oh, actually, my grandfather was born in Yorkshire, and he walked down to Leicester. Sorry, this is such a ramble. His father walked down from Yorkshire to Leicestershire. In search of a job, and got a job, and then earned enough money so that he could pay for like travel, a train ticket for my grandfather to travel down, and the rest of the family. So yeah, I've got some Yorkshire in me somewhere.
I knew that.
And Rafe, I don't want to assume, but have you always sounded like this?
I remember at drama school we were generally encouraged to fine-tune our RP. And just generally speech in general. But I think this is about 40 years ago now, and I think the thing was, if you have an accent, you be proud of your accent. But this tool of RP is useful to have.
Yes.
But it was never, when I was at drama school, it was never get rid of your accent.
Yeah.
It was, celebrate who you are and how you speak. But this is a useful tool.
Yeah. But is this how you've always spoken?
The moment I was born.
Hey, well, listen, kids who are fans of the Minions, because obviously Gru has created all these evil weapons and things, and this will sell, well, so well. Imagine getting this for a child. Have you seen this? They've brought out the fart gun. They have these fart guns. That's just, like, what?
That's amazing.
I know.
And it's different farts.
There's so
the
many
thought
different
that went
ones.
into it.
I know.
It's
Some of them are little stretched out.
Oh.
I like the ones that have the tiny little one that you forget about at the end. That sneaks out.
It's bringing my colonoscopy back to me. Yeah, I'll put that. Very good.
Can I have it?
In a little while.
All right.
Not now. Not yet. Not yet.
Please?
No, it's timed. It's armed.
Okay.
It's armed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't.
It'll go off in about 10 seconds. No, seriously, you can put a timer on it. Did you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever.
No, isn't that really clever?
Yeah.
Yeah. In a minute, that will go off.
Really?
I swear to God, it will.
Okay.
There you see.
You can have it now.
I feel bad. I totally stepped on
Now
it.
you can have it.
No, you
now you can have
totally
it.
ruined
Oh, my God. Dawn is going to love this. Oh, yeah.
And that was the end of the show. That was just 40 minutes of Chris O'Dowd doing a fart gun.
Oh my God, that's the biggest fly I've ever seen. Sorry.
got it.
That is an enormous
That was
fly.
like a bird.
You know how you kill a fly? I know. If it landed here, what you do is you go, oh, get it over here. Because you put it there and you go, because the fly feels the pressure of the air coming from either side. So you trick it and you go, and you get it every time.
Clever murder.
Fly killer.
That's the best. So in character.
Sorry.
That fly has no idea what the danger it's in right now.
Oh, I so hope he comes back.
Now listen. Oh! Oh my God! Did you just drink the fly? Is it alive in your mouth?
Put it in his mouth.
Oh, my sweet God.
Is it alive? Is it alive in your hands?
Okay.
His hand is all wet.
Okay, put it there.
I took...
Here we go. I'm taking this thing down.
I gotta tell you,
It's drunk now. It's drunk.
I've chewed it. I took a drink, and I was like, I didn't realize I had any ice in there.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. Okay, are you ready, Steve? Are you ready? Oh! That... Oh, it's like CSI Fly. You just draw a little chalk outline around it.
I can't believe that bit worked. That was a 1 in a million shot that was going to work.
Yeah, everyone said it's too ambitious. Don't try it. Listen,
That was surprising. I'm not gonna lie, that was surprising.
But you didn't swallow any of it. It's all still there.
That's why I'm a good girl. Hugh Jackman plays the baddie.
Yeah.
You do, don't you?
I'm in a panto all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He's behind you, David. Born for it.
Is that why you wanted to do it?
I first wanted to do it for Neil. Neil Blomkamp, who did District 9 and Elysium, he's a visionary. He's a maverick. He's a great filmmaker. And then he said, my character's going to have a mullet. And I said, I'm in. I mean, who doesn't want to have a mullet as a bad guy? But playing the bad guy is great. I don't get asked to do it a lot, but I spend all this time kind of doing heroes. The hero sucks. You get beaten up the entire movie. And then you kind of get yourself up, and at the very end, you win the final battle, being beaten up a lot. The villain gets the best dialogue, wins every fight except for the last one. That's OK. So it's a much easier ride. It's great.
And it's nice to hear you being Australian and using all your Australian expressions.
It's so rare for me. Yeah. I actually, embarrassingly, I had to go on Google to search Aussie slang because he says, no, mate, I need you more Australian. I'm like, what do you mean more Australian? He goes, because he'd written lines like, I'm mad as a frog in a sock. Right? And I said, oh, I've never heard anyone say that. And he goes, no, here it is on Google. So I'm Googling Aussie slang.
So was you as smart as a dunny rat?
Smart as a dunny rat. There it is. Google. Thank you very much. How to write a script. Yeah. Just Google it. But anyway, yeah.
Hey, now listen, Emma Thompson, congratulations, because recently, what an honour, because anyone, I think, you just buy the star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but you got the real deal. You got the handprints.
I've got the handprints.
In the Chinese theatre.
Yeah, look, it's more an opportunity for blackmail, that, in my view. It's weird. They get you to dress up, then they present you with a square yard of wet cement and invite you to stick body parts into it. Don't you think that's eccentric,
I look at you there, and I kind of think you're on all fours. It seems like quite a solid, steady position.
I have found it so in the past.
And yet...
Where's Glenn going with this?
And yet, this happened.
Yes, because...
fall over? Like, when,
Because I was doing a pratfall, because I was mucking about as usual, and because the press always suck any iota of joy, life, humour or hope out of those moments, they said, oh, she's actually fallen over, when they knew fine well I was just doing it. Oh, my God, I'm so... You know what I'm like.
Yes! Because you're not a big fan of LA. You don't like spending that much time there.
Well, I mean, I like LA, because I've got really good friends there. But it's a funny old place. It's just a strange place. And as soon as you get there, you think, oh, my God, my bum looks big in this.
This is the problem.
Meaning LA, you know.
This is
But it's true, isn't it?
This is the problem, because I've lived there for a long time, and they say if you sit in a barber shop for long enough, you're going to get a haircut. Well, if you live in Los Angeles long enough, you're going to get some surgery. I've had a thatch done. I'll tell everybody now. I didn't even need it.
No.
That's the weirdest thing. It was like, I had like 3 months off. I got bored. And I was like, oh, I'll go in.
Yeah.
So is that new hair?
No, I just got some round the side
They've got the colour
done.
wrong at the front.
I got some round the side done, and I actually didn't need it. But that's what I'm saying about Los Angeles.
They're very
It's
conscious
weird.
of how everybody looks, and there's
Yeah,
also
and they all
a
look the
real
same.
hierarchy as well, you know. So there's the star system thing, which we don't really have here, thank goodness. I don't like that. So they'll always find a way of making you feel bad. You know, there's always some VIP enclosure
That you're not in.
that you're not in. You think you're in an important bit, and then you find that you're not in the most important bit, or your ticket is green, when actually the really important ticket is pink. They find ways of making you feel less than or more than all the time. I don't really approve of that.
No, that sounds miserable.
The amount of times I've turned up to places and the look on people's faces, they realise I'm not Robin Williams. Seriously. The amount... now I'm so used to it, I'm going like, Robin Williams, right? No, sorry, it's me. Yeah. Seriously, all the time.
Because the guys are talking about this movie, Logan, which is part of the X-Men franchise.
I've never heard of it, to tell you the truth.
How come you're not in it?
Do you know, I think when you get to my age, you want to leave aside those tired old franchises. You know, move on to something fresh. I sometimes cry myself to sleep. I simply don't know how I don't... I don't know why I'm not in it, darling.
When...
Could you not do another one? Leave this one out. The time you died, and as I remember, Professor X, you did die in one of the movies.
Oh, yeah. I was vaporised
But
by
he's
Jean
resurrected.
Yeah, but that's nothing. It was only at the level of DNA that he was vaporised. I mean, of course I can come back together.
I see. Good.
Come on.
Yeah.
I remember, can I just say, because I wanted to say thank you to you all these years. I'm sure I have. I hope I have. I was very nervous on that first film. I started 3 weeks in. It was my first movie, and there was a lot going on, and there was a lot of people. And I remember you pulling me aside and saying, this at times is going to feel uncomfortable, it's going to feel overwhelming, but you're in good hands and everything's going to be OK. And you, both of you, were such heroes of mine. I was a little starstruck, but it was the first day I met you. And you saying that to me, I never, ever forgot it.
I think I was in love with you.
And then we kissed. And I thought that's...
but I'd seen you at the National Theatre in a musical. What was it?
It was Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
I took your dressing room straight after you.
Did you?
I took a photo, yeah.
Did I leave anything behind? Had I known it was you, I would have done. This is a very saucy show.
It certainly is.